bitches.
Hey, bitches. It's Courtney.
It's Caitlyn.
And Caitlyn has her ASMR obsession full throttle.
Everything.
I'm telling you, like, you're going to have to, like, do, like, tingles for your baby. Like, you're going to be, like, holding him and you're going to be like...
I know. What if that's, like, the only thing that calms him down?
Literally.
He, like, cries nonstop, and then I just have to talk next to him. And he's like...
You're just, like, showing him, and he's, like... immediately, like, knocked out. Like, that's where the fixation is coming from, is, like, it's actually just his fixation.
It is, because I've never been like this before. I could give two fucks about ASMR.
See, I'm not pregnant, and I love ASMR.
I mean, I've always liked it, and like I'll watch it for a second, but
yeah.
I mean, every other TikTok is chalk.
There's a bluebird out there.
What?
There's a bluebird out there on the fence. Oh, flew away.
I couldn't saw him for a second.
What does that mean? I'm looking it up.
The bluebird?
It's commonly associated with good luck, spring, the sky, and the sun.
Okay.
It's a symbol of hope, love, positivity, and renewal.
Oh, that's good for you. You need that.
Yeah, I do.
That means there's hope for you.
That means there's hope. I don't want to jinx it, but for the past 2 days, I haven't woken up and wanted to, like, literally drive in oncoming traffic. So I feel like we're doing
Courtney.
good. I'm saying I'm doing good. I'm saying I didn't want to.
Stop.
I'm saying I'm doing good. This is the time to be like, yes, good.
I know, it just makes me sad that you like actually feel that way, and I can't tell if you're like trying to be funny or not. And if something happens to you, I'm gonna feel guilty.
I would never actually do anything. I would never rob the world of me. You don't have to worry about that. I would never do anything. You pulled the microphone away. Yeah, no, that's never something anyone ever has to worry about with me. I'm way too big of a wimp, and I would never want to do that to anyone.
You guys, Margot had her baby.
Oh my god, yeah. She's so cute. Like, usually I look at newborns and I'm kind of
really
scared.
pretty newborn.
She's a really pretty newborn. Of course, Margot would have a pretty newborn. Like, of course.
She's really cute.
She's so cute and so tiny.
I went to go see her.
Oh, really?
Because I'm like that annoying friend who doesn't stop. I'm like, today? Is today good?
So when can I see you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Love that.
She's really cute. She's so itty bitty.
Oh.
And I don't know who she looks like. I mean, it's hard to tell.
It's giving Spencer.
She does look like
feel
Spencer,
like something about her.
But did you see the eyes when the eyes were open? It looks like Margot's mom to me.
Okay.
I don't know.
I could see that.
So congrats to Margot. She went 9 days over.
She's
oh
brave.
Man, that is
brave.
So scary.
That is tough.
I'm scared for my life.
You're gonna be early.
I don't know. I really thought Margot was gonna be early. We were all convinced.
I know. We all did think Margot was gonna be early.
Like, no one put past her due date. Maybe I think Paige did.
Yeah.
So
yeah, mine was before her due date. I guess was before.
I'm gonna start doing all the things though. Like in the next,
just having it
like next week once I
ready.
hit 32,
totally.
I'm gonna be like bouncing on the ball, eating dates, literally
just getting it ready.
Everything.
Yeah.
So
scalp massages.
Oh yeah. That's a good excuse.
I can give you the squeeze.
I need the squeeze on the daily.
Got you the squeeze. Yeah.
Courtney does this thing. It's called the squeeze, and it's the best thing ever. When you're in the shampoo bowl, it literally feels heavenly.
Yeah.
So yeah. Also, I have some beef. I feel like I've said this before on the podcast, or maybe not, but I really hate. This is so random, but it happened this morning, and it pissed me the fuck off. When people don't pull over for an ambulance who has its siren on. Have we talked about this before?
Yes.
It's such a trigger for me. And like,
totally.
Today there was an ambulance like going through an intersection and cars just kept going in front of it. I was like, stop. Like, there's someone.
Literally pull the fuck over.
Oh my God. It enrages me so badly.
Those like 2 seconds could be all they needed. Like,
I know.
Yeah, that's super frustrating. And I understand also it's like, is it always a life or death situation? Probably not. But, like, the chance that it is there. So, like, move over. It takes 2 fucking seconds.
Yeah, fuck off. Like, they're trying to get to someone or get to the hospital. Like, get out of the way. What?
This just happened to me the other night, and I was like, you guys all... I'm, like, in front of the cars behind me, obviously. Ambulance is driving through. We all respectively pull over.
Oh, was there someone behind it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. So the ambulance passes, and as I'm pulling out, a car decides to like pull out in front of me immediately, and I'm like,
you weren't there before.
You weren't there. Like, why? Yeah. Why did you take it upon yourself? Like, I'm pulled over because I have to be. I didn't pull over to slow you down. Mm-hmm. Like, Also, it's seriously not that. It's just not that deep. Like, it's never that
Some
serious.
people take advantage of ambulances and like
drive behind them
and like pretend that they're with the person and just like go. I know.
What a freak.
Yeah, I really don't fuck with people who don't pull over. I don't like that. I think because I've been in one before when it was life or death, and it was like everyone who didn't move. I was like, get the insane. It makes me so angry. Selfish little fucks.
I have a confession.
Okay.
For a really long time,
you didn't pull over?
No, it's unrelated.
Oh.
No, I've always pulled over. I've always unrelated confession. For a really long time, I was a Stanley hater.
Oh, Stanley Cup.
I didn't get it. I was like, why the fuck are people dropping $45 to $65 plus on a cup?
Yeah,
I don't understand it. I don't get it, and I see that you're looking at it right now.
Staring at it.
I caved.
When did you get that thing?
About 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
And I got it specifically because the handle, bringing this up to my mouth, this is how I would hold a vape, right? Like, I would hold it like so, not like this, which is how I drink out of other cups. The handle, I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to send it. I'm just going to do it. Whatever. I get it now. I get it now. This is my new vape. I probably drink like 5 of these a day.
And they stay so cold.
And they stay crisp as fuck.
I know.
I feel so bad for hating for so long. And I'm not ashamed to admit when I'm wrong. And I was wrong. And I'm sorry that I called everyone who had a Stanley. I'm sorry I said you were in a cult. I'm sorry. I do think some bitches are taking it too far with it. Pack my Stanley. Okay, you're taking that too far. Like, don't, the accessories and shit.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
weird. I don't get that.
The stickers stress me out.
That is weird.
Because I'm like, how do you wash it? And like,
yeah, no, I don't. I think
have
just
a Stanley
as is,
too, and I just always forget. Like, I don't know where my Stanley is. I just throw it somewhere and I forget. But it's such an easy way to drink water nonstop. It's always icy cold.
There's so much room for water.
I know.
So much water. I have been drinking an ungodly amount of water.
But that's good though.
I have not, I have my Zero Nick vape.
Yeah.
I have not been hitting it since I got this thing. Other than, literally, I'm like, this is my new thing that I'm looking forward to now. It's almost alarming. I'm
so sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. No, you're good.
It's starting to smell in here.
You're totally good. I was
Okay.
just waiting.
Okay.
Just in case, I don't want. Anyways, no, it's like I look forward to this now. Like, when I go into bars and I can't bring this in with me, like, I've been actually like driving myself places and only having 2 drinks so that I can get back in my car and have my Stanley immediately. I don't even want to wait to get home.
You're addicted to the
I'm
Stanley
addicted to
now.
the Stanley now.
Now I want to go find mine because I'm not
It's
gonna lie.
so crisp. Like, it's like,
Stop. I want to drink out of it. I'm
it's
definitely
so good.
I'm a water bottle slut.
You are. I don't
know.
get it. But I think I take too long to drink that amount of water, and the longer it sits like that, it tastes like plastic to me.
Oh no, we always have to have like 50 water bottles in the house. I drink this. It's the only way like I can keep track of how much water I've drank. I know, but like I don't know how to explain it. I just drink water out of a water bottle so much better. But I know I'm like killing the planet. But I literally like always have one every night before bed. Like, it's just like I won't use a cup. It has to be a water bottle. Now you inspire me to drink water.
It's hitting so hard, man. I'm not kidding. I don't know how many ounces this actually is. 40 ounces. And I have like 5 of these a day. I drink an entire one of these before I even leave in the morning. And I fill it up before I go to work, and I fill it up at least once at work. And then I finish that, and I fill it up again, and I have some of it on my way home. Like, it's insane. I'm drinking so much water. Thank you, Stanley.
So hydrated.
I'm sorry for being such a hater. I'm sorry for being such a fucking hater.
She's a hydrated girly.
I am.
Well, as fun as that topic was, we're just like talking about water.
Literally talking about fucking water.
Just
talking
like
about fucking Stanleys.
going on a rant about water. Speaking about, okay, I don't know. I'm not good at transitions. Courtney usually does this shit. So hold on. Let me just fucking find it. Okay, I found it.
Okay.
I wanted to talk about or I guess continue talking about bad client experiences. We did an episode on it a couple episodes ago, and you guys called in, which was amazing. But I found a thread online that I want to kind of like react to because there's some juicy ones on here.
Really?
Yeah. And so I just like talking about this because I feel like there's so many different experiences, and it's just mind blowing to me.
And there's so many different levels of bad experiences. Yeah.
Okay, right off the top, I want to read this one. I read it already, but this one I have a lot to say. Okay, so she says, I had a client who loved her haircut. She went on and on about how great it was and how she definitely is coming back to me. In parentheses, she puts, she was awfully unpleasant the entire time. I'm assuming she didn't like my price because she went home and wrote a horrible review about me, and she tweaks the review every month so it pops to the top of the Google reviews. This was over a year ago, and she's still doing this.
That is diabolical.
Like, you're just a
That's
bitch.
Diabolical.
Like, you're just a bitch. What could have been that bad that you have to leave a review, constantly updating it? Like, you're spiteful as fuck.
Why are you still thinking about it?
Yeah, that's
it's
so petty.
Like, you are such an angry person. Oh my God, go to therapy.
Yeah.
Go to therapy.
Go to therapy. What could possibly have made you that mad that you couldn't just like communicate and then just like talk to the stylist about it before having to get so ugly? And that kills businesses. Like 100%. Those bad reviews, like constantly being like
100%.
updated. Yeah. So that one was insane to me.
That's ridiculous.
I had a client. We've had clients do that, but not consistently for a year. But like that will update it. I've had a couple who've like updated it like 3 times after, and I'm just like, enough. Like, we get it. You hate us.
Okay,
like,
you hate us. Like,
yeah,
congratulations.
Move on. Ugh, God. Coworker didn't wash the fashion red from the brush properly, so when I applied 9N root touch up, it turned hot ginger. I calmly explained to the guests what happened and the path we would take to rectify the mistake and fix her color. Dude, she lost it. Menopause age woman with low-key mental health issues. She went for the jugular. I had to leave and go home. The owner took her the following day to fix the color and took the day off. I've triple washed my fashion color brushes since that day.
Oh my God. That's almost happened. I mean, we don't use fashion color, so like, thank God it's like an easy rinse out situation. But like, literally just the other day, Rachel went to go grab 5N, and 5cc was in 5N spot. And thank God she caught it. Like, she knew it didn't look right in the bowl. Oh my God. Like,
were you in there
nightmare.
On Saturday when I put 1B in my Platinum Girls? It was no, wait, was it 1B? Yeah, it was 1B. I don't know how that even happened. And I poured it and I was like, whatever. And then when I went to put it back, I saw it was 1B. I was like, what the fuck? So like, so close to like ruining my Platinum.
What the fuck?
I know. I almost sent out a text and was like, fucking put the shit back. But I'm like, it's gonna just happen.
But it's so easy to put shit back in the right spot. Like,
I think it's just when people get distracted or something. I don't know. But
the cleaning brushes does annoy me too. It's like, if I am putting something away, it's because I've cleaned it.
Yeah.
If all you do is run it under the sink and put it away, like, actually, fuck you.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
You have to
like get in the bristles and get that shit out.
Yeah.
When I grab a paper towel and I dab a brush, which I do every single time because I'm horrified. If I dab it and it's like real pigmented, I get real mad.
I know.
I'm like,
it like automatically
who
irks.
did this? Like, who did this? I'm about to start like keeping an eye out, just watching who's rinsing how.
It's so irritating.
And same with toner bottles. When it's obvious that all they did was like put water in it, shake it, and then put it away.
I would literally just take them out. If you see them lined up, it was me, because I'm just like, someone grab your shit and clean it again, because that wasn't it.
Yep.
But also, this lady kind of sucks because your stylist was just honest with you, communicated with you like the error that happened, and like instead of being like, I mean, I get it, like, it is scary, right? And being like, oh shit, okay. But like, to go off on her and to just be like, ugly for what? And for what? Weird. I had a client lie about having cancer to get free hair services. you're kind of a piece of shit.
No, because that's
also why.
You know what you don't play about? You don't play about cancer, and you don't play about death.
Yeah.
Karma's gonna get your ass.
Yeah, seriously. I could never do a lie like that because I would just be like, I'm jinxing myself.
You're asking for it when you do something like that.
But why a free service? I mean, maybe they offer free services to cancer patients, and she took advantage of that.
I don't know. It'd be like, should we go ahead and buzz your head before you do chemo?
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking for?
Weird. I don't know.
That is weird.
Ooh, God, there's so many. I had a client who was high as a kite on some type of drug that passed out under the dryer. I was a new stylist at the time and didn't know what to do. I had a hard time waking her up and keeping her awake to finish the service. This has happened to me and Rachel. When me and Rachel, I almost put my foot in the frame. When me and Rachel, when I worked at the studio and Rachel would assist me, we had a girl who literally actually I think it happened here too, but in the studio she fell asleep, I think during her shampoo, to the point where we were like, hello, and she wasn't waking up, and we were like, hey, I kind of I don't know how we woke her up. And then after she went to the bathroom, and I don't know if she splashed water in her face or what, but Rachel went to the bathroom while I was blow drying her hair, and she said there was water everywhere. It looked like it just got splashed everywhere. And that also happened here, I think before you started working here, but someone really knocked out hard. But I don't know if it's because of drugs or not, but it just kind of,
there was someone,
it's a little odd.
When I was on front desk, there was a client who I guess I'll keep the stylist in on him, I don't know, but the stylist came up to me and was like, dude, my client just randomly opened up a thing of pills and just threw some back and then closed it. And I was like, oh, that's weird. Hopefully it was ibuprofen. She's like, no, it's it was in a medical bottle. It was. And I was like, that's weird. Shortly after, this client comes up to me and is like, hey, do you guys have Wi-Fi? I was like, yeah, totally. I gave it to her and she was like, thank you so much. 5 minutes later, hey, do you guys have Wi-Fi here?
Oh,
and I was like, yes, I just gave it to you. She's like, oh, I know, it didn't work. It's like, okay, here it is, let me write it down for you so you've got it.
Yeah.
Comes back again 30 minutes later. So y'all got Wi-Fi? And I'm like, what? I wrote it down for you and handed it to you. It was weird. God. And she was a really, I think, a tough client the whole time because of it. It was hard for the stylist to get her to cooperate.
She was lagging.
Yeah, that's a really, I'm great. I haven't been in that situation. I've had clients come in stoned as fuck, and that's fine. They're mute, and I'm like, me too.
Yeah,
not literally. Just kidding. I'm just kidding, Caitlyn. Anyways, but it's that's a different breed. The pills is very, it's kind of scary.
Yeah, pills are scary as fuck.
Well, it's especially when it's how am I supposed to let you drive yourself home now?
Oh yeah, I know. Because it's you didn't really you don't really know, and you don't want to assume.
Yeah, I don't want to say something.
But when you see a distinct change during an appointment, from one and to another, it's kind of
that's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's scary.
Sketch. Oh man, my very first salon, I was a baby stylist. I had a consult for extensions, and the lady had really damaged hair and tape-ins already. I told her I don't remove tape-ins, and she would need to go to a stylist who's comfortable with that, and I didn't feel like her hair was in any condition to do beads on, so I sent her home. That night, she texted me pictures of clumps of hair saying she bought some stuff at Sally's, and it was ripping her hair out. I told her I didn't know what she bought, but I would cut it and deep condition it to help out. She demanded extensions. I told her no. She then blasted me in the local neighborhood Facebook group overnight, so I woke up to clients canceling on me and hateful messages in my DM. After composing myself, I screenshot our text and posted those in the group, and it instantly stopped, but God, it was scary. I cried all day. Been there.
Yo, it's the neighborhood Facebook groups.
I hate them. They're so mean. Oh my God,
they're literally just full of a bunch of Karens who have nothing to do.
I know. Every time someone's looking for a hair salon, I'm like, You know what? I'm not.
You know what?
Like, I never
You know what?
tag the
Actually,
salon
no.
because I'm just like, I don't even want someone to be like, don't go here. Or like, I just never know what you're going to get from those fucking
You
Facebook
literally
groups.
never know.
It's so sad.
There are some psychos on that. It always.
It's like a bully group.
Yes.
Yeah.
What it always boils down to, and I know we've talked about this before, but literally all of these stories have a common denominator in which people are unhappy, and instead of doing things and self-reflecting and working on themselves and making themselves happy, they try to make themselves feel better by putting other people down. Bullying. That's what they're doing. Regardless of the situation. It's like, no, it's also just a lack of emotional maturity to handle situations like that.
Mm-hmm.
You have no emotional maturity. It's like me trying to have a conversation with my narcissistic mom. Love you, sorry, but like, you know, it's like it immediately turns into like an attack. Like you're like you're mad, and it's like, okay, well, like if you could mature and grow up for a second, we can actually just talk. Like that's something that you're able to do. You can actually communicate to me like an adult. You didn't have to throw a temper tantrum. That's the issue.
That's
what
it is. It's like temper tantrums, and they want to blast people and just be nasty and mean and ugly.
Yes.
And I hate it. We did an episode on this. I don't know what the title's called, but it was about me and this happening to me, and it's just so mean.
It's mean.
It's so mean, especially for no reason. Like, I don't like, the only reason you should ever really blast someone is if they like hit you or like did you know what, like did something like psychotic, but like because you disagree with something they're saying, like, ew.
Or like you just don't like what they're saying.
Yeah.
You don't like the situation, and so you decide to attack them. Like, that's just, I just don't know how people have the energy for that. Like,
no, they're bored
and
and doing nothing with their lives, and that's why they do that.
Yeah.
Ew, I hate that for you. Client threatened to call DBPR to take my license away because I didn't make her black box dye hair blonde enough. Also, I don't know what DBPR is. I had explained to her that it wasn't going to be blonde, and if she didn't want to do her hair with me, she didn't have to. She insisted to get her hair done because it was her birthday. She called the salon the following day to call me a liar and that I don't know what I'm doing and that she's going to get my license taken away.
What the fuck?
And my boss basically told her good luck with that.
I mean, that's insane. That's just
yeah,
insane.
I feel like that might be a really common one. Like, people freaking out that their hair is not light enough after being told that it wasn't going to happen. Anyway.
I don't
Like, they just didn't want to believe it.
No, well, it's like anyone who's going to get you that light, it's going to be where your new growth is, and everything else is going to be broken.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, like, no stylist doesn't want to get you light.
You can't reverse science. It's science. That's why it's happening. It's not happening because we're choosing. Like, we don't want to not get you blonde.
Yeah.
It's like your hair and like what you've put in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are just not believing stylists. People thinking that like hairstylists don't know what they're talking about. It's not like it's our job or anything.
No, like,
you
not
know?
like it's like what we're trained in.
Yeah.
And like specialized in. And,
no.
Yeah.
Early on in my career, I was providing a color service to a client who told me that shelter dogs were a waste of space, and she couldn't understand how anyone could love a dog that was not purebred. In parentheses, I have 2 rescue pups. After she told me they should be euthanized, I excused myself and cried in the back room. Also, as of a year ago, I attained a client. Also, as of a year ago, I attained a client who makes me cut her hair exactly 3 inches everywhere. It's a horrible haircut style, and she checks it while I'm cutting it. Wait, hold on. These are two different stories.
I'm confused. Yeah.
Okay, well, the first one's just fucked.
What? Like,
what do you do in a situation like that? Because,
like,
do you... That's tough. Do you, like, argue with the client? Because, like, you're so passionate about it and, like, it's such a, like, fucked up take? Or do you just go,
See, I don't know. I feel like if that was me, I would be like, okay, that's an interesting thought. That kind of hurts my feelings, so let's maybe stop talking about it.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe something like that.
You know, like, make it more like, that actually hurts my feelings, so I would rather we just move on from the
because I have 2 rescue pups that I love so much.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a great way to handle it. Because that is awkward. Like, Like some people who are non-confrontational might be like taken back and not say anything and then like really upset the whole time.
Yeah.
And I would definitely not pre-book with that client. I'd be like, see you next time. And then walk away.
Yeah, no.
And then the second part of that, I don't really understand.
Yeah, like she's asking for
like a haircut that the
that's
client
ugly.
was getting.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens.
Yeah, I feel like I've had clients ask me for cuts that I just don't like, and I'll be like,
sure.
can I give you some thoughts?
Yeah.
You know, try to talk them out. Like,
yeah.
I feel like this might be more our speed.
Mm-hmm.
This might be more our vibe.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. One time I had a level 1 client wanting highlights, no lightener, only high lift. After 30 minutes of educating her on tint, that tint won't lift, she cried and left.
Okay, here's what I don't get. Here's something that I see this a lot, and I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe you can bring something to light for me.
Okay.
What is it with clients being like, don't bleach my hair, but you're still fine with doing it? Like, high lift color is still opening your hair cuticle and stripping it. Like, it's the same. You understand that if it's getting lighter, the same kind of thing is happening. It's just like different products.
They're just so stuck on the word.
So like, I don't get. Yeah, like I don't get that.
I think again, it's just clients who think they know more than hairstylists for some weird reason, or like maybe they've had a bad experience with bleach, and now they think bleach is like the devil, kind of thing.
Yeah,
I don't know, but yeah, we've had people like that come in here too, and it's either like you can talk them into it and like reassure them, or like they're not budging.
Yeah.
But I hate high lift color. I hate it so much.
I've never used high lift color.
It's always so warm, like no matter what.
Yeah.
I've been seeing people.
I feel like unless you're doing it on like a natural level 7, I feel like it's. Well, I feel like you would still have
if
to
you
tone
want a
it.
warm, yeah. I just don't get. I just would rather bleach.
Just lift it and tone
like I
it.
don't.
Yeah.
I really don't understand that, and I really don't like a base break either. I can't get behind it. I see so many people like trying to promote it on Instagram, and I'm just like, I just don't like how it looks. It creates a band.
Yeah.
And it looks orangey, and I don't like it.
I am confused. I'll see people base break and it looks like really good, and like I'll see people like come in and it's like base break grow out and it looks really seamless, and I'm like, I wonder what they're doing. Like,
I've never seen that. You're gonna have to show me.
I wouldn't even. I mean, I've seen it on TikTok. Because there was one day that I went down a rabbit hole on TikTok where I was looking up like base breaking videos because I was so curious about like, like, is there any world where it looks good? Because other than like day of, you know, like, it does look good day of sometimes, I think, like, but I'm like, how does it grow out? You know, like, is it just like a band of warmth now? You know, like whatever. And there was multiple videos where people came in and it honestly just looked, because it's like their natural is darker and then it's like lighter and then
it's
highlights.
A band,
but it like looked softer somehow. Like, I don't know if it's the way that they applied it, like I don't know.
But I would love to take a base breaking class, but I just don't know if I can get behind the grow out. Like, it just,
but it's the same as like my gray coverage clients. I'm like, that grow out is so harsh. I always try to talk them into blending instead. I'm like, wouldn't you rather it fade out than grow? Like, that way you don't see such a harsh line. Like,
I think some people don't even want to see gray period though. Totally. That's the thing.
100%.
Okay, last one. Someone put, I don't have one, I'm in control. Calm down. I had a client whose husband came in to get cut and color. She then mentioned to him that I was the one who toned her hair at her last appointment. He got up and looked at me and told me, horrible job, horrible, in the most rudest and slightly loud voice. Then proceeded to sit back down and ask about his color service and if it would be done in an hour because he had guests coming over for dinner.
What the fuck?
That's kind of like icky.
What the fuck?
What was the point of getting up and being like horrible and then just continue to let them do it? Like, you think someone wants to do your hair after you just told them that their shit was horrible? Isn't that weird?
That's really weird.
What would you do in that scenario?
I'd probably give them this face exactly.
Would you continue doing their hair though?
No, I would ask if they wanted me to stop. Wait, do you want me to stop then?
Yeah. What if
that's
they're
the
like,
only solution.
what if they're like, no, we already started, might as well finish.
I could rinse it out real fast.
Yeah, I don't know. I think if someone told me that, I would be like, you know what? I don't think we're gonna be a good fix.
Yeah.
I don't think I could finish a service after someone literally just told me my shit was
Just
horrible.
like stood up and insulted you. Yeah.
In front of people, and like, there's just a way to say, I don't know.
You know,
horrible, just horrible.
I actually, I've added an extra charge to my menu where if you are disrespectful to me, it's an extra $50. So,
insult charge.
It's the insult charge, and because you just said that to me, your ticket's actually gonna be $50 more. And I'm also not completing the service.
Oops.
You didn't realize that? You agreed to that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh my god, that would actually be such a good policy.
I mean, we could do it just
like disrespect charge. Like if you can't communicate like an adult, you should pay more.
Yeah. That would be great.
That would be fabulous. Like for those clients who start acting out, it's like, well, your ticket was originally going to be this, but actually when you agreed to this appointment, you agreed to this policy. And the policy being, like, if you can't have an adult conversation about not being happy, you're going to get charged an extra $35.
Yeah. In a perfect world, that would be great. But that would just, like, piss someone off even more. And we'd get 500 bad reviews. You know? I'd love to do it. If I didn't care about reviews, I would do it.
Maybe wiggle out, you know, like they won't even show up. The new policy announcement, like announce it.
If you act like a baby, you're getting charged.
If you're going to be rude, you cannot be in here.
Basically.
We communicate like adults around here. Because I know for damn sure we're not being rude to you.
Yeah, that's wild. That's so fucking rude.
Horrible job. Imagine like me staring at my nail guy, like as I'm staring, I'm like, horrible. Disgusting. I know.
Terrible. But people do that. Especially at nail salons. Nail salons get so fucking disrespected. It's actually so irks me the amount of like,
it's really upsetting
TikToks that I see of like people like being so nasty to like nail people, and I'm just so like
upsetting.
And it's upsetting because like, not to like, what's the word I'm looking for, not generalize. We all know most hair salons are Asian owned, right? Like it's nail people salons. Who don't speak. What happened?
You just said hair salons.
Oh yeah, nail salons are like Asian owned, and it's like people who don't speak English well. And I feel like people go in there and they feel like they can just be fucking rude and nasty to them,
which is so reflective,
because they can't defend themselves correctly. Because
it's just insane to me. Like people like that. I'm honestly like it's so ugly. I mean, for so many reasons, but it's like, I just hope and pray that they want to travel somewhere that isn't English speaking, and that everyone treats them like dog shit because of it. Like, people like that really need to be humbled, because it's like, babe, the language barrier does not make this person any less of a person.
Human. Yes.
Like,
and that's what it is. And like, people grow balls
differently. They grow up. They need to nourish themselves the same way. They like literally same exact experience. They just don't speak the language that you speak, and it's super disgusting that you are so entitled that you feel like they have to speak the same language. Yeah. It's also, I'm getting on a tangent now, but people who are like, "You're in America, speak English." Like, are you fucking kidding me? America is full of immigrants. It was founded on immigrants.
Yeah.
Like,
whenever I hear someone say that around me, I'm just like,
it's not the American language. Yeah. Like,
but also like, what an arrogant thing to say, just in general.
British colonized last. Like,
you just give them a history lesson. You're like,
literally, like, come on. It's just crazy. Like, it's actually it's so insulting too. Like, because I'm just like. And those are the same people that like go to other countries and expect people to know English. It's like, English is not the only language.
Yeah,
like, I don't
you're
know
living in a bubble.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, I will look at people when I go to Latin clubs and they don't speak a lick of English. I always look at them. I'm like, I'm sorry, and I'll like pull up Google Translate and I'll be like, I can't speak Spanish. And they're like, I can't speak English. I'm like, we can dance.
We speak the universal language of dance.
Like, our bodies can speak the same language, honey. Come on, you know? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. It's the disrespect. It really upsets me, honestly. Like, things like that. Like, I see it a lot in nail salons, too, where people are like, so rude. And I'm like,
for no fucking reason. It's just because they know they can't like talk back in the same way, and they take advantage of
people
that.
like that. I'm like, are you doing that to your kids too? You know, like, are you, because like kids can't defend themselves either.
Is it just a power trip that you have?
Yeah, like, are you just like, do you feel small? Do you feel small in your little life?
Yeah,
you need to take control of somebody.
Or when like they're done doing your nails, and then they're like, I don't like it, redo it. I've seen videos like that. And nail salons.
Along the way, like I'll know one nail and I'm like, wait, I don't like that color.
You see the color, something, you know, like
you can stop and look at it, you know. Like, also most nail techs, like they're like, they hold it up once they've got the shape done or whatever, they're like, good.
Well, you're also right there. Like, I know I was saying earlier, I don't even know if it was in this episode or not.
The last episode, I think.
Okay, well, I like don't like looking because I don't like to make them feel weird. But like, I'll look occasionally, and like if I see something I don't like, I'm like, oh wait, hold on, can we like change it? But like, that's almost on you. You're seeing the entire process right in front of you.
100%.
There's no fucking secret.
There's
it's like,
no
why?
Secret.
I don't know. Stuff like that just irks me. Like, just nasty people in general in like customer service, like taking advantage of like service providers.
Yes,
it's fucking gross.
People treating service providers like servants.
Yeah,
is insane.
That's a big problem.
It's a huge problem, and I it's bizarre because I'm like, where did it come from? I don't understand where that comes. Like,
the mindset is I'm paying you to do something. Right. Like, that's what it is.
But that's when it's like, for me, when I'm I'm like, yes, like I'm paying you to provide a service for me rather than me doing it myself. Like, that doesn't make the respect go out the door. That just makes me be like, oh, wait, like that's actually not what I wanted. Like, that's why I have the entitlement to communicate what I want. Like, that doesn't give me the entitlement to be fucking rude and a piece of shit to somebody. Like,
I know.
That's crazy.
It's so sad.
I don't.
It's so shitty. Be nice to your nail techs or any nail salon. And if they do something you don't like, just like talk to them like a person. Like, there's no need to like get so fucking angry and worked up just cause you know they can't like,
and also like
verbalize
if
it the same way.
If you're that much of a piece of shit, like, go somewhere else. Go if the fact that they don't speak the same language as you bothers you, go to a different salon. Sorry,
I know, I hate that. Or like,
there are
if
salons,
there's like Spanish music playing and someone's like, can we change this? I'm just like, no, we can't.
That pisses me.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Off.
I mean, it pisses me off because I'm fucking Spanish, so like I immediately get triggered. But like,
it's like whenever we're like somewhere on the cycle of the playlist, something comes on that's not in English, and people are like, "What is this?"
Yeah,
it's like it's a song.
Yeah, that's just not in your language.
You just don't like, it's okay. Like, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, the freak out over. Yeah, that.
Have you heard Megan's new album?
The Stallion?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know she had a new one.
Oh my god, it's so fucking.
When did she come out with a new album?
Earlier this week, I think. Her and Queen Hervey dropped an album within the same week.
I missed it.
I'm on fire right now. I think maybe that's why I feel like better in my brain. Queen and Megan both dropped new music, and I feel like I'm
like you're healed.
I'm healed. This shit is good.
What?
Wait, there's one. I'm just gonna play for you really fast.
Okay.
Not the whole thing, but this is what made me think of it because she has like two like Korean style songs on here, but this shit hits so hard. Wait, like shit. I love a bilingual queen.
Wow,
like,
she's kind of
I'm
obsessed
obsessed.
for Nikki in a weird way.
She is.
Nikki likes Harajuku stuff, so I'm
really
kind of weird. She beat you to it, Nikki.
Beat you to it. Yeah, all of this shit. Literally, I'll show you my favorites. It's called Megan.
Okay.
Yeah, but my favorites. Where Them Girls At?
I'm gonna listen to it on the way home.
Where them girls at? BAS. This one is me as fuck. BAS is me as fuck. It's my toxic trait, but it's me as fuck. Find Out. And the Otaku Hot Girl. Those are my favorites. Oh, Accent's also good, but those are my favorites. My number one. Where Them Girls At?
Okay,
that shit goes hard. It makes me want to go out. Like, it makes me want to like get ready.
I don't know if I want to listen to it now. Then
no, you will. You will. It'll make you like. It's like a good getting ready.
Okay.
It's good as fuck. I'm obsessed with this album. I love it.
Wow.
It's been on repeat.
We'll listen to it for Rachel's wedding thing. I'm so excited for that beach house.
Hell yeah.
We got a beach house with, I forgot we were podcasting for a second.
Honestly, me too. I looked up and saw the camera and I was like,
oh shit, hey.
I crossed my legs.
But we got a beach house, a bunch of us for Rachel's wedding.
Yeah.
and I'm so fucking excited because like
We
that'll be the
lit.
first time I can drink,
Oh my
and
God.
yeah, and we'll be with the babies. Margot's bringing her baby. I'm bringing mine. I'm a little nervous, but like I think it'll be fine.
Yeah.
For me, I think it's a little more nerve wracking because like Margot will be like
More seasoned.
yeah, what Gemma will be like 4 months, and my baby will be 1 1 month.
1 month.
But it's fine.
But you're bringing.
I'm bringing Addie.
Yeah.
And I have to talk to Lauren, but
Yeah.
so it'll be good.
Yeah.
But I'm just like gonna be like
Totally.
but anyway, that album.
I have a feeling, and I don't want to speak this into existence
Okay.
necessarily. I just have a feeling you're not gonna want to get like wasted. I feel like you're gonna want to be sober because you're gonna want to be there like for baby.
I don't know what I'm gonna be like. It's so
Yeah.
hard.
I know you. I mean, you won't.
Yeah,
know
I
until
don't
you
have
know,
to get
but
wasted, but I
no.
just like it's all I gotta do is
the
catch a
environment
little
of just
buzz.
being out and like
and I'm
having
just
a
like,
drink. Yeah,
like yeah, I'm not gonna
totally.
get wasted for sure. So
I'm trying
it's
to
my
work
first
on not
outing.
getting wasted anymore.
You don't get wasted.
Well,
Well,
no one can tell, but I do get wasted.
But
I
like
could
throwing
drink.
up.
I could drink like
kinda
a whole
thing.
no, but I could drink like a whole fifth of liquor while I'm out.
Oh damn.
I know.
But that's not. When I think of wasted, I'm like you're sloppy, you're drunk, you're
Yeah.
like falling over and throwing up.
Yeah,
Like you just get really drunk.
And
Like you
I'm-
just get drunk.
I'm like make out with people.
Yeah, you do that. But there's nothing wrong with that. You're single. Like fucking do it.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
I like to, as long as I catch a buzz, I'm like a whole different person. I'm just like,
That's where I'm trying to be at. I'm trying to just get to a point where I'm like, the buzz is as far as I want to get. The buzz is the best.
the buzz
feeling.
can make me crazy.
The buzz is the best feeling.
Yeah, that first like hour of like feeling it, I'm like,
Yeah.
and I'm like activated,
like charged up.
I'm like levitating.
Just fireworks are like shooting out of me. You're like floating.
It is
You're
the
like,
best feeling. No, literally, like,
like
it's the
moving them
best feeling.
hips.
Yeah,
100%. I love that feeling. I love it in my face. I like feeling it in my face.
yeah. I don't know.
When I'm like, warm my face, I'm like,
oh my god, I can't wait.
But I know.
Oh man. Well,
Yep.
anywho, don't know what this episode was about really, but just a couple things.
Just like a thing or two. Or,
yeah,
You know,
or 5.
And time numbers,
What?
percentages, stat plots.
Yeah. Hope you guys followed along. Sorry we were all over the place, but sometimes it's like that, you know?
I should start taking Adderall before we record,
Why?
so I don't go on as many tangents.
No, I like the tangents.
Okay.
I live for it.
Okay.
And I feel like I took an Adderall this morning.
Really?
I didn't.
Oh.
But I just woke up. I'm telling you, it feels like fall. I don't know why.
It just feels good out.
We've been in a heat wave and it rained last night.
Oh, it feels so
and
good
it's
out.
just like there's like a breeze for
It's
the
like
first
80
time.
degrees. Oh.
So it's not really fall weather, but like
Feels
it's giving
perfect.
me that euphoric fall feeling, and
Yeah.
I'm feeling really like.
I just like being able to have my windows down in my car.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah, I know. I feel like now when we go out, it's gonna be. It looks a little
Watch.
still. Like the leaves aren't really moving.
fuck, it's like
It's like an oven
still.
again.
Imagine we walk out and it's like
Our hair immediately like poofs up.
melting, dripping sweat.
But anyway,
Yeah.
so anyway.
Anyways, yeah. So
Woo!
follow us on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok at Bitches in the Breakroom. Caitlin's Instagram.
Caitlyn Coban hair.
Mine is Courtney Cab Hair, and we love you bitches so much.
Bye.
Mwah.